She referred to the film as an extended ad for the U.S. Armed Forces. I end my case. She said, if Liebsman was hoping his audience would ignore the obvious propagandist nature of this movie as a result of sheer entertainment value, he was sadly mistaken, because this movie isn't all that entertaining. So the Battle LA did very well in March. The movie made over $80 million domestically. Later in June is Transformers 3: Dark of the Moon. The writers of the first two films, Transformers and Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, Roberto Orci and Alex Kurtzman, were replaced by writer Aaron Kruger. So we have a new writer, we have a new film. It's the last of the series. Director Michael Bay wanted a deeper, darker, and more emotional film. This film was executive produced by Steven Spielberg. The trailer, when it first came out, was downloaded 6 million times on Apple Trailers, which was a record at the time, the most viewed in the site's history. Transformers 3 stars Shia LaBeouf. Megan Fox is replaced by Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, a British model. The story, we don't know much about the story. They've kept that a secret. It's been covered up. It's basically about an event on the moon threatens to bring a war to the planet that even the Transformers cannot save humanity.
You may lose your faith in us, but never in yourselves. From here, the fight will be your own.
So there is a moon event in the past, and the Transformers are way over their head. But in this film, the Transformers, slightly more intelligent. There's two races. There's the Autobots, there's the Decepticons, good, evil, God, the devil. You have these themes going on. It doesn't take into account that there are millions of cosmic cultures out there, and not all of them are robots, and many of them are on the Earth. They kind of skip over that aspect, and they create these two war machine races. I mean, they're literally guns coming out of all of their orifices. The Autobots and the Decepticons also don't think like real advanced aliens. They think like humans, they act like humans, they have feelings like humans. So it's not a very accurate description or depiction of an alien race, but there's a little bit more complexity in the story, and Transformers is based on a Hasbro action figure, the Transformers. It's a spectacle, it's not a documentary. You know, these films, they're not documentaries, they're spectacles. Finally, in July, at the end of July, Cowboys and Aliens, 1873, Arizona. A stranger with a mysterious shackle on his wrist finds himself in a town that doesn't like strangers. Suddenly, the town is attacked by marauders from the sky. The monsters are abducting people. The evil aliens want to annihilate the townsfolk, and the stranger holds the key to their salvation. So all of a sudden you have this idea that the stranger from nowhere, who has no memory, who everybody hates, has to cooperate with all these people who don't like each other in order to fight against a common enemy. We all don't like each other. You're a stranger, you're the sheriff, you're a criminal, you're an Indian. We all hate each other, but there's a common enemy. So we all like each other. We all unite to fight the evil alien. This is a very interesting theme. All the humans unite in order to fight a common enemy to prevent the annihilation of their world. Cowboys and Aliens, directed by Jon Favreau, who also did Iron Man 1 and 2. and it's executive produced by Steven Spielberg. The Transformers franchise writers, Orci and Kurtzman, were 2 of 3 writers on Cowboys and Aliens. So it's all in the family. Finally, we look at the idea that there are these alien invasion films, that they are fictional. If you find something that isn't fictional, a documentary on evil alien invasion or the threat of an alien invasion, this is created or written by a fool or somebody from within the agency. These are propagandists trying to disseminate lies, because in 6,000 years we've never seen an alien invasion, and therefore if it were to happen it would be fake. It would be a Hollywood inspired film-like fictional story, a staged alien invasion, because real aliens don't invade. Because real aliens are here on the earth. They're working in the government, they're controlling the military, they're working in the covert agencies, they're living on their own accord, they're on the moon. If you followed alien lore, extraterrestrials, you know that we are already being visited. ET is among us. See, the movies don't tell you that. The movies don't take that, because you need to invade, you need to create this spectacle, you need to create this false idea. On top of that, we can add that the evil aliens are already in control of the planet. I know most of you, even who are aware of aliens, don't want to believe that. But your world is already controlled by evil aliens. And that is not fiction. That's a true story. So when you make a film about evil aliens, and the evil aliens are in control of the money and the filmmakers, you can see that there is propaganda being played against you. Don't be a fool, be smart. Look for the truth. The truth is, if you're going to watch these movies, don't believe them as documentaries. Don't believe what they tell you. See it as a spectacle, as entertainment, and as soon as you go home, forget about it. You want to learn about ET? Remember this: not all ETs are evil. Why not spend your time watching a cosmically oriented film called The Green Lantern?
No problem.
If you die, innocent lives will be lost. Your world will be annihilated.
Help me save my planet.
Fight it. Fight it with me. Brightest day, blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern light.
I absolutely believe in aliens and all of that stuff. I personally feel like if you are a person, as many different and vast forms of life that there is just on this planet alone, you really think that God stopped here? As massive as space is, this is like people don't understand that Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and I think Pluto is still a planet, I'm not sure. That's just our solar system. There's hundreds and thousands and millions of them. The space keeps going. So you really think that it's just us? In all of this space, there's stuff at the bottom of the ocean we haven't even seen yet. So you really think that it's just us? Come on, get over yourself.